Hello guys, welcome to the game of Light, the Flourish of Loux, published by Tours. So this video is actually the guide. It's actually a guide video, a part 2 of the guide video. Okay, so this guide video is actually to explain to you guys about the best place to level up your Fodders or how to level up your Fodders. This is actually one of the requests that I have been receiving from my video watchers. Okay, so actually, leveling up Fodders. Actually, there are many ways to level up Fodders, but if I'm talking about the beginner level, so at the beginner level, the best place to level up your fodder is definitely this scenario. Yes, this scenario. Well, actually, the way to level up fodders is actually quite direct, and I'm sure that you guys will slowly figure it out as you guys go through the game. But since I'm making these videos, and if you are a beginner and happens to just hit my video in my channel, then, well, this would actually save a lot of time or a lot of thinking that which is the best place for you guys to go. Well, mostly as a beginner. Alright, as a beginner, firstly you will try to clear as much dungeon as possible. I mean as high dungeon as possible. You try to clear the normal for the rewards, the hard to get the rewards, and hell to get the rewards. You guys should try to clear it as far as possible. So, but sometimes as a beginner, when you try to clear it as far as possible, you can't even bring in some fodders. It depends on the heroes that you're currently having. Sometimes you have to bring all the 5 of your main team to clear the dungeon. Yes, for the sake of getting the reward. So the reward is actually pretty here, like the legendary scroll, the hero scroll, the gems, and more. Alright, so remember, as a beginner, if you want to farm a fodder, farm it at the highest difficulty dungeon that you are able to clear with 3 main hero. Yes, farm it at the highest level of dungeon difficulty that you are able to clear it at 100% with 3 heroes and 2 fodders. Why I would say 2 fodders? Because 2 fodders is somehow more efficient and it saves you a lot of time of keep switching in. You can just restart. I mean just start. Okay? But if you guys couldn't farm it using 3 main heroes, you guys still can use 4 main heroes and 1 fodder. Because in this game, the experience gained by clearing a scenario dungeon is actually cumulative. What I mean by cumulative is that, let's say if your team is getting 5,000 experience from clearing the dungeon, then if your team have 1 fodders, that fodders is going to get 5,000 experience if all of your remaining 4 main hero is max in level. Yes, because if they are max in level, they won't be able to gain any more experience. So all the experience will go to the heroes that are not max in level. So let's say if you have 2 fodders that are not max level and 3 main heroes that are max in level. So this 5,000 experience that you are gaining is going to go into that 2 heroes, in which each of them will be getting 2,500 experience, which means that this 5,000 experience is split between that 2 guys. It is very important for you guys to like having your 6-star hero as fast as possible, having your 5-star 6-star hero as fast as possible, because there are actually many rewards, and also they will help in clearing the scenario, because the scenario also give a lot of reward. By clearing the scenario, by like getting all the 3 stars, okay, all the three stars here. Yeah, everything 3-star here. If I'm not mistaken, there are some rewards on the achievement side, and when you count all the difficulties and all the dungeons here, it's like total of 15 times 3, total of 45 dungeons here. They actually give a lot of gems throughout the achievement. So it's like a very good opportunity for you guys to like, you know, getting more gems to summon and more scrolls to summon, because as a beginner it is very important for you guys to summon as much as possible, especially if you guys are not heavy spenders or are free-to-play players, because summoning is very important to get a variety of monster or monster that is helpful. Hello guys, sorry was getting interrupted when recording the video just now, so this is like the part 2 of my explanation. So I'm just going to join this with my part 1 video and make it into a same video. Okay, so what were we talking about just now? Okay, the best place to level up your fodders. So in my opinion, if we are talking about the overall players, so there are actually no best place to level up your fodders. But if I wanted to rush a hero into 6 star and I'm out of the Aegis or out of the Fodders, I will still go to the scenario. Yes, I will still go to the scenario. Okay, I will still go to the scenario because they are the fastest way to gain Fodders. I mean to level up your Fodders, they are the fastest way to gain a higher level of Fodders. Okay, there are plenty of ways for other players to level up their Fodders. One of the way is through the raid. While you are farming roots, while you are farming runes, you will still get evolution incarnation. Evolution incarnation always comes in max level, so you can just directly evolve them into a higher level grade. Okay, another way which I have been doing quite recently, that I've been doing from the day of the release of Center of Strength until quite recent, is the Center of Strength. I have been farming it for essence, but somehow they don't like to give me essence. Yeah, they just enjoy to give me a lot of Aegis and especially normal hero scroll. Yeah, they really enjoy to give me normal hero scroll, especially normal hero scroll and Aegis. So as you guys can see, my inventory is like full of Aegis. Let's see it in this way. You guys see my inventory, how many Aegis do I have? Okay, so that's a result for farming the Center of Strength. So it's like whenever I want to level up my Fodders, I don't have to go through the scenario because I have too much Aegis to use to level up my heroes. I just directly level them and evolve them into 3 star, 4 star and 5 star in order to make my heroes into 6 star. Alright, so when I'm talking at the beginner level, the best place is still the scenario. It is still the scenario. It's the best place and the fastest way to make fodders in order to make your main heroes into 6 star. So just now I'm saying which is the most efficient way, bringing 2 fodders or bringing 1 fodders. So if you guys are not so confident and you guys want to clear a higher level of difficulty using 4 main hero, then go ahead. It's still okay. It is still okay. The difference is not that much. If you guys can do the dungeon using 3 main heroes and 2 fodders, then just go ahead. Well, both options doesn't make much difference in my opinion. But the most important point that you guys need to know or need to note is the ability to clear the dungeon. Is the ability to clear the dungeon 100% without failing it. Okay, so let's do a test run using 2 fodders. Well, for higher level players who can clear all the dungeons safely using 3 or 4 main heroes, then sometimes you guys have the option to choose to do 15-9 or 15-10 or even 15-1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because as long as you guys are doing the stage number 15 at hell difficulty, then I don't think any of them will make that much difference. So do it at your comfortable level. Yeah, do it comfortably. So the heroes that I'm using here, actually they are not farming heroes. They are not really farming heroes, but I just simply slot them in for in order to make this video. Okay, because I have been keep changing all the three teams that I can choose. And I'm just like bringing a random team that I think can clear this quite well into a test to make this video. Well, Sherrod is a net 5, and if you rune him to survive more, he can actually do this dungeon pretty well. So okay, this is the second round. This is the third round. Well, the experience gain for me is slightly different because I'm a daily pack purchaser. Well, actually, the daily pack, they does really give a huge amount of gems, and they do give 30% experience boost and 30% gold amount boost. Yes, and the gems that we are getting daily is actually quite high amount compared to the value that you used to purchase. Well, the downside is you will need 15 days to collect all the gems. Yeah, the downside is you need to be patient to collect all the gems. So this is the fourth round, which means that if I'm bringing two fodders into the battle, I will need 4 rounds to get a 2 2-star max level fodders. So you guys see just now in the battle reward, the experience that I gain is like each of them is getting like, oh my god, I couldn't record it because I'm not really focusing on it. I'm just like spamming the retry button. It's like around 2200, is it? Yeah. The experience that I gain for each folders here is like around 2200. So now let's see. Let's see if I test it using one folders. Now I will run the dungeon using one folder. Well, another benefit of running dungeon through one folder is the runtime is much faster because there are 4 main heroes. There are more damage there. Okay. So as you guys can see, by using one folder, I need to run the dungeon 2 times to max level one folders. And if I'm using 2 folders, I need to run the dungeon 4 times in order to make 2 2-star folders into max level. So they are actually pretty same. Okay, but please be noted that this condition may not be the same for all stage. Okay, and it may not be the same for all players. Okay, it may not be the same for all players. Why? Because firstly, if you are running different scenario level, then the experience that you gain is different. Sometimes you may take like 4 rounds to max level 2 folders by bringing 2 folders into the battle for 4 rounds. And if you just bring 1 folders, you will need 3 rounds to max level 1 2-star folder. So which means that in order to max level a 2 2-star folder by bringing 1 each, By bringing one each into the battle, you will need a total of 6 rounds. So you guys can see what is the difference. Yeah, I think you guys note that at the last part, the fourth run of me bringing 2 Fodders into a team, at the end of the 3 runs, my Fodders are level 19 and they are like almost going to be max. Okay, they are almost going to be max. So actually you guys can see what is the difference. Okay, so which way is more efficient? Well, you guys have to test it in your dungeon that you are running, because I couldn't test all the dungeon because it will take like very long time. Okay, I can only like do this dungeon to show you guys what is the differences in the experience gain between between bringing 1 fodder or bringing 2 fodders. Bringing 1 fodder is definitely safe, but sometimes if you guys are like if you guys feeling it's a hassle to keep switching your fodders in, because in this case every 2 rounds you have to switch your 2-star fodder in, so it's like every time you have to switch it. But if you are bringing 2 2-star fodders into the battle, every 4 rounds you have to switch them. So it depends on you guys to think which way is more efficient. Okay, which way is more efficient. So I think that's it about the Fodders leveling. The best place to farm Fodders. Well, the best for the beginner level, I would say the best is scenario. But for other players who have played this game for quite some times and you have all your full team, then there are actually plenty of ways. Okay, there are no best way. But the best way and the fastest way I would say is farming the scenario hell map. So I guess that's all for my video on this guide. So in this video there are many interruptions. Well, many interruptions like my family calling me, so I have to join few videos into this one video together. So okay, thank you guys and see ya.